Bully's composer Sean Lee uses a guitar, video game sounds, and drums to build tension whilst adhering to the setting and time by only using sounds that could be heard in the score. Some inspirations for this could be bands inside American schools, as well as arcade games and other games which would have been around between 1990 and 2007. The music is fast-paced like the combat of the game, as it only takes a few hits to knock you down or your opponent. It is also fast-paced to make the player's heart race in order to give them adrenaline and increase the intensity of the situation and allowing them to make split-second decisions. BioShock Infinite is a first-person shooter, and like many other shooters, the combat music gives the player an immediate shot of intensity and adrenaline as the music starts immediately as combat starts, and gives the player no time to react. The combat is fast and dynamic, with the player having an array of different abilities to use. To fit this, the composer Gary Shyman wanted to change the music depending on different gameplay cues, such as getting a headshot reduces the sound of piano keys being randomly hit. This dynamic cues gives the game an intensity unlike any other game, as it makes you feel like you're changing the game as you play. The Darkest Dungeon is a role-playing dungeon crawler, and its combat is brutal, so is the combat music for the game. Stuart Chatwood, the composer for Darkest Dungeon, uses fast and light drum rhythms to start the fight. Like War Drum, it is as if the game is going to war with you and using everything it can to try and make you scared and make you make a mistake. Throughout the main part of the music, their loud drum beats accompanied by an organ creates intensity, as it is if the creatures are looming over you, ready to kill. Witcher 3's music uses many string instruments in order to give a feeling of a real fight. The composer of Witcher 3 was inspired by Eastern European folk music. For example, one of the combat musics was based on a Bulgarian wedding folk. The intensity of the string instruments come through in the beat, as they are strummed hard to give a feeling of passion and strength, which mimics the Witcher himself. DayZ has no music in contrast to the four I've already spoken about, yet it's still so intense. Instead, it has ambient noise, birds singing, trees swaying, your boots against the ground, and it gives the game a nice, tranquil feeling for those few seconds. But once the silence is interrupted by another person's footsteps, it becomes scary. You don't know where that person is. They could be anywhere, lurking around any corner, and it puts you on edge. It gives you adrenaline to be ready for when they fight you. And the game can go from dead silence to a loud crack going past your head as a bullet flies past.